Surprise. Surprise. I'm back with a surprise episode, a special edition episode of the Dare Show podcast. Now, normally this is a podcast about music, mostly pop culture, but now we're going to get into some like craziness, some pop culture about a chef named Darius Williams. He also goes by Darius Cooks. And it's not an expose. It's just like I just want to report some things. I don't want to come off as judgy or judgmental or anything like that, but it's some shady business going on. And Darius Cooks, if you don't know, he always has like these viral videos coming up. He's a former restaurateur. He's a cookbook author. He is what else does he do? He has cookbooks. Right now he has a cake company called Carolina Cakes. And Darius, I think, I'm not 100% keen on his claim to fame, but I do know he's a cook. He's a chef. Did he go to school? I'm not sure if he went to school for it. I think he did go to school for it. And he's had some shady business go along. And I want to talk about, so every now and then he'll have like this viral video come up. This video come up and it'll go viral because of like the ingredients he puts in it. And his cooking is like really Southern, or Southern with a spin to it, or it's this with a spin to it. And recently, like he's had many videos. I just can't even think of one off the top of my head. But if you know about Darius Cooks, you know you know he has some wacky cooking sometimes. Recently a video came up. Well, the video didn't come up, but I read somewhere on Twitter and they were talking about, y'all are crazy if you're thinking about putting herb de Provence, which is a Italian seasoning, into your lasagna. Like, you're ridiculous. Herb de Provence has lavender in it. And nobody wants to be eating lavender in their like savory dishes like that. But I think that's not completely true, because I think I've seen like, people on the Food Network put herb de Provence in savory dishes or whatever. So I just was like, LOL, let me move along. So then I watched this video and it's of Darius, and I was like, oh, this is who they're talking about, because I see him put herb de Provence inside. And then even more recently, like this morning, I've seen that he was putting he's making lasagna. And the twist to the lasagna was, well, the unknown twist, I think the twist that we didn't think he thought we saw. Somebody saw that he put blueberry wine in his pasta sauce, in his tomato sauce. And he said, just put any kind of, he's very like, put any kind of wine, put any kind of measurement, what is it? I forget how he is. No, I forget his slogan. It's not because it's my business. He had put some kind of blueberry wine in it, and I cracked up. So then when he went to go layer the lasagna, he had turkey meat. I hate that word, meat, after a protein name. He had turkey, like cooked turkey, and he put that on top, which didn't sound so bad. But then he also put collard greens. I think they were kind of raw, maybe. They didn't look cooked. He put he put collard greens in it, and people just lost their minds. Now, I'm not opposed. I probably would try it. Maybe the collard greens need to be cooked, because I do put spinach in my lasagna for like more vegetables, to get more vegetables inside. I wouldn't be opposed. But my thing with like lasagna and stuff, I don't like too much sauce. I don't like too much sauce on my pizza. I love that Pizza Hut, you can like customize your pizza to like more cheese, little to no sauce. Perfect for me. Anyways, so about a year ago, actually, about a year ago. It's like around February. I can't believe it's been that long. Now, the reason why I know about Darius Cooks is because my friend and from my friend and co-host who we've done one podcast with, he's let me know. I think Darius lost weight from being a vegan. Oh yeah, it was like a Southern vegan type thing. I think he might have been like one of the first to have like the Southern style vegan food. And he lost a lot of weight. And also we come to find out that, he had like a mental health issue, which is the reason why he had 3 restaurants. And that's one of the reasons why he shut down the restaurants. He had 3 of them in Atlanta. Grits and Gravy, some other seafood place, and another place. And it all shut down at once. And people were like, what in the hell is going on? So with the Herb de Provence situation, I was like, okay, I have a podcast, and this is what I want to do with my podcast. Let me talk about Darius Cooks. Now, Sunny Anderson, who also is another chef, and she's on the Food Network. We all know Sunny Anderson. Sunny Anderson, I noticed a year ago, was like, or was this? No, yeah, it was like a year ago. Sunny Anderson, when his stuff got shut down, I noticed she started like tweeting about him and not 100% having such a positivity towards him. And then she pulled up these links. Now, these links are from the BBB, the Better Business Bureau, and it shows evidence of people complaints about him scamming. And every now and then, and just recently, literally just recently, like yesterday, Sunny retweeted her post about the BBB, or retweeted the BBB links. And so I was like, okay, let me click these and deep dive into these. Now, these are some scamations of the situation, okay? Now, the reason why Sunny keeps going on, and if you're listening, friend, you've been asking, why does Sunny Anderson keep on trying to tell us about, or why does she keep not even going after, like bringing up Darius? Why won't she just leave Darius alone? Well, I've done some deep diving, and I have some answers for you. So I'm going to read you what people say and then her responses. You pin this again? Why are you so pressed? Sounds like you need attention driven your way. I was such a fan until seeing your petty side. This is like recent, I think. This is in March. Thank you for Sunny says, thank you for continuing to spread the word. Your replies and my replies only build more awareness. Nothing is petty about warning people about potentially saving their hard-earned money. Someone else says, you must be miserable. You must be one miserable person. Try changing your wig weave. It may make you happier. Attacks on how I look don't faze me. Thank you for replying to my post and your effort to troll. You only help spread the word about someone that used my name and took advantage of others. This is my power to take back. I am with your help. Thank you. Oh, wait, did I delete the... Oh, no. I'm like, did I delete the other ones? Okay. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Sunny, why bother him? Let him worry about his problems. I've never seen you go so hard for someone. LOL. Ooh, wait, did he drag you into something? This is last year. I'm not bothering him. The Attorney General of Georgia is. He used being on my show years ago as a way to validate himself. No longer. We took down an illegal video he had up on YouTube as well. One thing I won't stand for is a scammer using me and my name to validate himself. Oh, I remember him on your show. I thought you were all friends still. But okay, have a great day. This is why I'm speaking out. I don't know him and I haven't talked to him since then. I did a blogger a favor by having him on my show. No more, no less. He used that opportunity for less than good. He wants people to think I endorse him. I do not. When people don't know what they don't know, they fall for things like this. We have to start asking more questions. What is this the one I want to use? Oh, the problem is, Sunny says, the problem is there wasn't anything solid for these people to see, and they were desperate. So he preyed on them. Sunny, I remember when he was on Cooking for Real a few times. Sure had me fooled. He was on once. ONCE is capitalized, and he used that to shore himself up and scam people. Can you imagine the horror to have people think I know him? Sunny is cracking me the fuck up. Okay, so Sunny. So I did some more research, and I found out, as we know, Darius Williams was on Sunny Anderson's show Cooking for Real back in the day. I don't remember that episode, but there was she did a after his what's it called? His restaurants were closed. The local station in Georgia did an interview with her, and she was saying, yeah, he came and did a show with me once. As we know, he did the show. She did that, quote unquote, she had him on her show for a blogger she had him on her show as a favor to a blogger friend. And I guess he had been using that clip or the clips from the show on his YouTube, which was talked about in the interview she did. And she had that taken down because she doesn't want people to be knowing that she was in with him. So the thing was, in that interview, she also stated that people were getting scammed, and people were like, what the fuck? So they contacted Sunny, I guess DMs and maybe phone calls, but probably like DM over social media and stuff, saying, can you help us? Can you figure out what's going on? Can you contact him, see what you can do? And so Sunny was like, what? You're being scammed? So she was like, she tried to contact him. His number changed and he moved out of town. I don't know what that means because he lives in Atlanta and Sunny lives in Jersey / New York. So, okay, whatever. So now we know about that. So I was very surprised that a question was, why is Sunny Anderson always retweeting or talking about, well, not even talking about, just like giving this attention in any little way? And the reason why is because she doesn't want to be associated with a scammer. And he had 3 restaurants in Atlanta, and like I said, in early 2020 they were all shut down. Now this comes from a business situation. He had a business deal. He had a business with he created a business of credit repairing people's credit. And it was called what was the first one called? Get Your Credit Back, quote unquote, Incorporated. That's what it was originally called. But he was like, he did this video explaining himself, and I think explaining Sunny, and he sent Sunny a cease and desist. So I don't know how well this is going because she's still retweeting the stuff. But Sunny, so his credit repair thingy business was called Get Your Credit Back Incorporated. But he was like, oh, that sounds too, quote unquote, ghetto. So I'm just going to change it to Above 701. Now, this was supposed to, he was like, I repaired my credit and I wanted to help other people repair their credit. So I'm going to put this in order. I think people and the scams were happening. People were notifying the BBB, and I guess the BBB got in contact with the laws, and shut him down. And then he was like, in his video, he was saying, I think he said he didn't know it was illegal to do credit repair in Georgia. And it's like, do you what? What do you mean you didn't know? How did you not know it was illegal? Like, you guys, this is so ridiculous. He said he had no idea it was illegal to do credit reports and to help people get their credit right in Atlanta. So I'm going to read you a little excerpt from an article. Williams must pay over $145,000 back as a part of the settlement with the state, which alleges above 701 may have marketed or sold and received payment for receiving aimed at improving a buyer's credit report, history or rating without providing the service. The judgment also claims the company may have misled people into believing bankruptcies and debts could be permanently deleted from their credit with the service. So basically, they found out he was scamming and he got shut down. Now, he had to pay a whole bunch of money back. He wasn't allowed to have that credit report business or any kind of business. In his consent judgment, it made it seem like he wasn't allowed to have any kind of business in Georgia. But, this consent judgment and shutting down 3 restaurants at like similar timelines seemed kind of sketchy and seemed kind of like people were trying to put 2 and 2 together. I don't know. I'm not going to say it's true, but he says it's not, but it could be. He's a scammer. So when I come back, we're going to read into some of these scams because, oh my gosh, I screamed and laughed at some of these things. Oh yes, so I'm back. Thank you for sticking around. Now we're going to get into some of the scamming from the BBB website reports. But I did want to say another thing that Sunny, she had retweeted did she retweet the link? No, she didn't retweet the link. She had tagged somebody in the link. And I was trying to figure out what was going on. And the lady, I ended up, getting back to it. And because she ended up getting back to it. And the lady was saying that she had saw that Darius, I guess like the previous day, made this post about this recipe and he was cooking. And it seemed like it was similar to this other lady's other popular, I think her name was Angela. I wasn't sure who she was, but she seems very well known on the internet for her cooking and her blogging. And the lady was saying that the recipe he made was similar to the one Angela had made. And she had tried to, she said, oh my gosh, wait a minute, hold on. I'll read you. Because she was like, I tried to ask him, where did he get this recipe from? And he blocked me. And I was screaming like, excuse me? And that's the other thing you're going to see a lot is that he blocks a lot of people. Recently, she said, girl, I am tired. She's talking to Sunny. Someone recently posted a dish that they made that was a combination of his and Angela's recipe. Oh, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. And when he was tagged, he said, Angela hates me. Someone responded, why? And so I answered, oh, she answered. And he has a jillion followers and 0 engagement, but somehow found time to block me. Freaking hilarious. You guys, this is just too funny. And it is raining so hard outside. I got home right on time. So the 2 boom kakalakas that is going on here with the scamming are from his credit repair company, Above 701. And this other thing he had called Dining with Darius where he would come to different cities and you would come and pay $175 per person. Some of these people paid 3 people. Mostly they paid 2 to 3 people. Mostly it was like 2, but every now and then I saw one with like, I paid for 3 people, and that would be like a lot of money. But for 2 people, it came out to $350, I believe. Where he would go and come to a city, you would pay a fee. You would come and eat a 7-course meal with liquor included and go home. Some of these people also have, with the dining with Darius under it, some people have bought cookbooks. One of them is an ebook. And then other ones are just regular books that, his company or he would say, okay, we're going to ship you, pay for the shipping, pay for the book, and we'll send the shipping to you. We'll ship it to you. And mostly people are saying they're not receiving the books. Some people said, one person said the ebook link you sent me, homeboy, didn't even work. And I want my money back. People are spending up to $75 for 2 books, plus shipping and handling. People are buying the tickets to Dining with Darius Cooks. One thing that happened, now some of these are in 2018, and some of these are from last year. Now we all know, there was a pandemic stricken last year, and people were like, one person was saying, I purchased the tickets, but due to COVID, you say we're still going to have I purchased a ticket, but due to COVID, you've canceled, and you've rescheduled to another date. Now, if you can't, he's told this person, if you can't come to this rescheduled date, we'll refund you. Guess what happened? Nobody got refunded that $350. And that was for 2 tickets. Another person was saying, we have a date, but due to COVID, it's canceled. I bought a plane ticket. I bought a plane ticket. It's non-refundable. I had to cancel the non-refundable plane ticket. But due to COVID, wait, what was the first one I said? It is canceled? Oh, it's not canceled. One was like, it is canceled due to COVID. Oh, no. One person, they were saying she was wondering how it was going to happen because there was only a certain amount of people you can be around during that time of the COVID. And he didn't respond. No refund. Another person said in 2018, they bought 3 tickets. Now, 2 of the tickets were vegans, people who are vegan. And they got the information. Oh, he said, was there any dietary accommodations that needed to be met? And she said, yes, 2 of the tickets are vegan. He said, well, they're going to be the only vegans. Nobody else is vegan. So if I'm not, it didn't make any sense. He said, if I'm not able to, I'm only refunding if I'm not able to meet dietary accommodations. I'm sorry. The person said, okay, so what does that mean? Are you going to refund me my money? Are you going to accommodate us? The person said they never did it. They never was able to get a date. I mean, they got the date, but there never was a time, a place was never given. The date came and went and no more information. And he blocked the person. And that's one of the things that you see over and over on the BBB is that he keeps blocking people. He'll block you. Like I just said, he blocked that lady. Oh my gosh. There was a Carolina Cakes complaint. And let me pull that up for you. This one wasn't in the BBB. I have emailed this company about an awful pound cake I received and have not received a response. The 7-Up cream cheese pound cake was dense and damaged. And then you see other people. The thing is, like, he's made such an impression and such a name for himself. You see other people talking and loving his work and wanting to experience his experience that he's going to give you. And Lord, has he given some people an experience. But the thing is, like Sonny was saying, like, you've taken this opportunity and you've soiled it. You've taken these people that are interested in you and you've lied to them and taken their money, scammed them. The BBB did say that I think it was like 14 out of the 19 had been like settled or like taken down or something like that. Okay, on to the credit repair company. People will sign a contract to get their report. This one person put a down payment of $49. They paid for 5 months $200. And after that, he stopped responding. After taking their last payment, stopped responding and stopped working with them. The total of that one was $10.49. Now, I did see why. Wait, was this the what? It was like, oh, no. I forgot the number. Okay, I did see one. They were like, yeah, they gave me, he said there was a discount for like $1,300. And I'm like, all these other people are paying like $10.40 or $10.49. What do you mean there was a discount for $1,300? And he got into it. I forgot the name. I forgot the details, but I do remember somebody was like, yeah, it was a discount. It was like offered and I took it. And I'm like, child. Now he upped the money, called it a discount and stole your money. Lord. This one person said that from the credit repair company in 2018, his company, the credit repair company, took out the full amount of $1,040 at the initial situation. And the person tried to go back and to their bank and dispute the transaction. The bank played into Darius's credit repair company above 701's favor and said, oh, well, no, the products and whatever has been shipped. And she put two and two together. She said, the products? You mean the cookbooks? Who would buy $1,041 worth of cookbooks? Child, you want to talk about some scamation of the situation. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about his cooking? I want to know. What do you think about Darius' cooking? Hopefully this video actually stays up. This podcast. I know the podcast will, but I'm going to put this on YouTube. Let me know what you think about this situation. I don't know. I think I do know. I'm bringing this up again because I do know people probably, I don't think a lot of people know about this scamming or the money taken away or the BBB situation. I don't think a lot of people know about it, or they did and it went by, and now he's still out here doing business. I believe he said he had one in Chicago where he's from. One business still open. I'm not sure, but at that time of the video, this is like a year ago, he had one open still, but the 3 restaurants were shut down. And the Carolina cakes, they haven't posted in a very long time. The cakes look delicious. Like, his food looks delicious. It might sound wacky. The food ultimately looks delicious. The cakes look delicious. There was like I did find like he would be clapping back sometimes, being kind of nasty. Like I said, he would block you. If you know any more about this, if you want to tell your story, please leave a comment about Darius and his scamation. And there was this video about like black women the black woman always, quote unquote, always tearing down the black man. And it's like, I don't think people are just out here just tearing down black people, I don't think we're tearing down each other just for nothing. Not even tearing everybody down. Exposing the truth. That's what I would see. That's how I see it as. Exposing the truth. So please leave a comment on, wait, let me make sure I said everything I needed to say. I did. So leave a comment. Tell me what you think about Darius and his cooking. Tell me what you think about Darius and this revelation. Thank you for listening to the Dare Show podcast. I'm on Instagram at MyLoveMyNeedTonight. I really want to know. This is one of the ones I want to know. Thank you for listening to this special edition of the Dare Show podcast. And until next time.